So before we get too complicated, maybe we should look at the difference between a perm and a com up close on one of these kind of crazy examples you may see in your textbook or on an exam. For example, it says, consider a class of 30 students. Yay! The class is to elect a 3-member student government. Perfect. How many ways can this be done? Well, if you're just picking 3 members, the order doesn't matter. But look at this guy. This guy specifically says a president, then a vice president, then a treasurer. If you pick 3 people from there, you're picking one to be a president, one to be a vice president, one to be, you're being very specific, right? Because if you're picking, let's say, Bob, Bill, and Kate, think about this. Who's going to be president? Was it Bob? Or maybe it's Bill? Or maybe it's Kate? Order matters. This is a perm. So in other words, you got 30 students. You're going to pick 3 people from that group to specifically go into that specific group, that specific order. So if you do that, check this out. 30 people, alpha 2, of course, you're picking now instead of comboing, you're picking 3 people. Boom. Look how many different arrangements you have. 24,360. 24,360 arrangements specific to president, vice president, treasurer. But now, if you're just picking an overall committee of 3 members, and you don't care if they're going to be president, vice president, or treasurer, you're just looking at these guys being a small committee of 3 members, okay? Then you got to realize the order doesn't matter. So as long as Bob, Bill, and Kate are on that committee, you're good. So you're going to have fewer choices. This, in fact, is going to be a combination. 30 members, you're going to choose 3 members to be on that committee. Okay? Order doesn't matter. So let's go back to here. 30, you're going to choose, right? 3 members, and look at the numbers. That just drops to 4,060 because you don't care what order they're in. 4,060 choices. As long as those 3 are on the committee, you're good. That's the difference between a perm and a com.